It's the ghost of Captain Cutler!
Jinkies!
Jinkies indeed, Michelle. This is an old school, classic monster/villain from the first season of Scooby Doo.
Right, early on.
Yeah, if you've seen Scooby Doo, this image is iconic.
Yes.
Like, you know this guy, the ghost of Captain Cutler.
Right.
What is his backstory? Just to refresh everybody.
Well, he was a boat captain whose boat was struck by a yacht.
Right, like a party boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was sunk in the harbor, and now he haunts Rocky Point Beach.
Right, and we know that because the gang is out for a nighttime beach party.
Yes.
There's dancing.
Right, hot dogs.
Surfing.
Yeah.
And then this guy emerges from the depths in an old-timey diving suit.
Right.
And he's glowing green.
Yes.
Eerie green glow.
Yeah.
And he's draped in phosphorescent seaweed.
Right.
Or something.
Yes.
It's creepy.
It's creepy.
And then he starts lurching after the gang on the beach. It's creepy, but I can't figure out why the suit. Like, why is he wearing the diving suit?
Because he was underwater.
I know he's underwater, but he's like a boat captain, right?
Right.
So was he driving the boat in the diving suit, in the full-on diving suit, and then he was hit by the partiers?
I can't imagine that.
Now, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whatever reason he's wearing the creepy diving suit, I'm going to ink him.
Okay.
I'm going to have some fun coloring him a little later, too. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Because we're going to try out some new stuff.
Oh, good.
This is a good episode. It also features just a little tidbit. A little juicy tidbit for you.
Right, okay.
Jean Vanderpill does a voice.
Okay.
And she was the voice of Wilma Flintstone.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. And to add to that, our good pal John Stevenson is in it.
Okay.
And, he played Mr. Slate.
Right.
But he also plays in Scooby Doo.
Yeah, the Creeper.
The Creeper. So both Wilma and Mr. Slate are in this episode.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Also, just a quick point of order.
Yeah.
Velma insists that it's the phosphorescent seaweed that's glowing.
Yes.
And it does glow in her hand.
Yeah.
When she finds some on the beach.
Right.
But that dude's suit.
Yes.
Is like a nuclear meltdown.
It really is.
Even when he doesn't have the seaweed on him.
Right.
He's glowing.
He is.
Which makes you think he could be a ghost.
Right.
All right. So I'm not saying Velma was wrong.
Right.
But I make some coloring choices later that may seem confusing considering that plot point.
Right. I agree with you, though.
All right. You see, I'm bringing out my Copics.
Yay.
Some blues, some greens, and a blender.
Okay, nice.
And I want to give this guy kind of a oceany kind of background.
Of course.
He's not really underwater. I don't know if it's the fog of the bay behind him. I don't know if it's the waves behind him. I don't know if he's under. I kind of wanted just a really dull, subtle blue background because we're going to try something new with the figure itself.
Oh, good.
Now I'm looking at him while I'm coloring this guy, and I was thinking about how he is scary.
Right.
And I know we had a discussion about why is he scary.
Yes.
Because these suits, these old timey-wimey diving suits, they're kind of clunky and clumsy looking.
Right.
And, I don't know why they would be scary. And then we both came up with the same theory.
Yeah.
What was it?
That we saw this on Scooby Doo. And it was a scary episode, and it just stuck with us.
Right, so Scooby Doo made the diving suit scary.
Yes.
Not the other way around.
Exactly.
I think I agree with you.
Yeah?
I think there's a lot to that. Plus, I think the fact that you can't see his face.
Right.
There's some mystery there.
That's creepy.
Also, that he's draped in seaweed.
Right.
Almost like a corpse that was dredged up from the ocean floor.
Exactly.
Like he was there for a long time.
Right.
But also, diving suits in general, I think, are a little spooky because, may I just add this? And now, how about a little bit of this?
Oh my God.
Right? That's insane.
Oh my.
So is this?
Oh, jeez.
This is what happens when you Google diving suits.
Right?
Yeah. And then this happens too.
Oh my God, what are you saying to me?
Right? How are people? You would scare all the fish.
Oh, you would. You really would.
Man. So I think there is something to that.
Definitely.
To diving suits being scary.
Yes.
And also with that episode, Cutler's widow,
oh right,
Wilma,
Yes.
She was practicing witchcraft.
She was.
And there were some fantastic set pieces that were terrifying. Like, what was it called? The Graveyard of Sunken Ships?
Yes. Yes, that was creepy.
So all of that stuff, I think, got into our brains when we were little. And so this diving suit is just inherently terrifying to us.
Yeah.
Also, a little note about this episode.
Yeah.
It's the first, possibly only time that the criminal, the villain, plays his own ghost.
Oh.
Captain Cutler is the ghost of Captain Cutler.
That's nice.
I spoiled it for you. All right, so there he is.
There he is.
Captain Cutler with his background drawn in.
I love it.
But he's got more.
Oh, good. I'm excited.
Because we got neon markers.
Yay.
Here's the thing.
Yeah?
You can't find glow-in-the-dark markers.
You can't. We've looked.
We tried really hard.
Yeah.
We found glow-in-the-dark paint.
Yes.
But you really had to lay it on thick to get it to glow.
Right.
We found glow-in-the-dark chalk.
Right.
We're not drawing in the street.
No.
We found glow-in-the-dark liquid chalk markers.
Right.
But they only work on glass or non-porous surfaces.
Right.
And we found, what was that other thing?
It was like an industrial crayon or something.
Yeah, and you used it for marking your address on your garbage can.
Right.
Or
arrows on metal to point the way.
Yeah. So it didn't really work for us.
Right.
So we got these neon markers from Winsor Newton.
Yeah.
And they're pretty good. They're very neon. I will mention, though, that the blue came leaky.
Yeah.
It was very leaky. I'm not sure I got the full 100% neon in that marker. Which is disappointing because I'm using blue for this piece.
Oh.
But, you know, whatever. Winsor Newton's a good name.
It is.
And these colors were super bright.
Oh my gosh, they pop.
I don't even know if they show up on camera the way they did in person.
I know.
But they're just glowing.
Yes.
You almost need sunglasses.
Yes, you do.
I thought it would just be like a highlighter.
Right, exactly.
But it's that and so much more. They're very, very bright neon.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that they will evoke that glowing green weirdness of the ghost of Captain Cutler. At least that's what we're trying for.
Yeah.
So did you ever party on the beach when you were a teenager, like the Scooby Gang?
Oh, I wish. No.
At night.
Oh, I wish. No, I didn't have a beach near me.
No nighttime beach parties for you?
No, but I would have if I did.
I live near a beach.
Yeah?
I did.
And?
Because I grew up in Jersey.
Right?
So we were always at the beach.
Yeah.
I didn't do too much partying at the beach, but one time a friend of mine, don't fall over when I say this, took me fishing.
What?
And I know I don't seem quite as outdoorsy as you would need to be.
Oh, goodness.
Or at all.
Right.
But I had a friend who happened to be into fishing, I guess. And his dad took us out to the beach at night.
Wow.
And with really, really giant, expensive reels. And we stood there in the dark as the ocean waves rolled in.
Oh, my
And
gosh.
we cast these fishing lines out into the surf. And his dad and he were catching these giant, I think they were called bluefins.
Okay.
I'm not even sure. They were as long as my arm practically.
Oh my
They were enormous. And then he would beat them. He would bring them in and then put them against the tailgate of his truck and just beat them with a pair of pliers until it was gruesome. It was gruesome. I never want to go fishing again, ever.
That would do it for me.
I didn't catch a thing.
Well, that's
But I'll tell you
good.
what I did. I struck a blow for the fish because they handed me a very expensive rod and reel.
Yeah.
And I managed somehow to break it.
Oh, no.
I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. I just kept turning the knob until something snapped.
I could totally see that happening to you.
The fishing party was over after that.
I bet.
That's fine. I went home and I just cried about it. I think.
bet.
It was horrible. Horrible. I'm never going outside again,
my
period.
Gosh, no.
All right, so anyway, here is the ghost of Captain Cutler. I think these neon markers really do the job.
They do.
It's not going to glow in the dark. It's not phosphorescent. It might not be luminescent, but it's at least fluorescent.
Yeah, it's
some
glowing
essence.
off the paper.
Yeah,
yes.
and it really, when you look at it in person, it really is amazing. So there he is.
Yay.
The ghost of Captain Cutler. Crawling up out of the surf to say, "Stop fishing for bluefin at night. It's illegal in New Jersey. What are you doing? And who gave that young man a fishing pole? He's clearly incompetent. He has no idea what he's doing. This is going to traumatize him for years and years."